Hello friends and happy Thursday. It's already 6 p.m. I promise someday. I'm going to stop promising. Someday hopefully I'll be better. I do want to talk to you about something though. So you know how I said I was going to read last night when I was like literally all I've done today is work on my project, it's time to read? You might be wondering, did I finish The Vanishing Stair? Did I finish Synthesizing Gravity? No. I just dropped a Stephen King novel on the floor. I started The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager. I'm 10% of the way into that. I like it so far. I'm not quite as in love as I was at this point in Final Girls, but I'm excited. You want to know what one of my favorite things about Riley Sager books are? Probably not. I'm going to tell you anyway. Oh... I totally deleted my footage from yesterday. RIP. Oh no, damn it. One of my favorite things about Riley Sager books is that they're like dual timeline following one person, or at least both of the two that I've read at this point. They both have like the 15 years in the past moment, but it's still following the same like protagonist, the same main character. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just am so upset now. I recorded like 6 minutes of footage yesterday. And now it's gone. Because I'm stupid. Well, rundown on yesterday, all I did was start The Last Time I Lied, but other than that, I spent 8 hours on my production project. Which I've mentioned in a few of my other videos. I'm doing like an ad campaign for a bookstore. I'm excited about my bookstore ad campaign, but that's what I did all day yesterday. So then I finally sat down to read, and I read the first 10% of The Last Time I Lied instead of my normal, whatever. So I'll vlog the rest of the day, but happy first day of the vlog because I'm dumb. Hello, welcome to the middle of the night. It is currently 1 a.m. I've done a lot of things since we last talked, but the first thing I want to mention is that I finished Synthesizing Gravity by Kay Ryan, which was for my prompt, read a book that is outside your favorite genre, and the more I thought about that, the more I was like, honestly, I'm dumb, because I could have read like a contemporary or something, because technically my favorite genre, I would say that my favorite genre is probably like realistic fantasy, fantastical realism, fabulism, like that kind of dealio, urban fantasy, so like technically like any contemporary, like standard contemporary, technically would have counted. But I finished Synthesizing Gravity. I didn't actually sit on it because I needed to review it for the author, for the publisher, because I got sent a copy, I requested a copy, and I gave it 3.5 stars, so on Goodreads it's a 3. It's really good. And he has a really funny voice. He's very humorous. I don't think it's very accessible. If you don't love poetry, it's not for you. And I love poetry, so I was like, okay with that. But sometimes, poets and people like poets, like every once in a while they're like a little bit pretentious. And it took me forever to get through it, and it's only 208 pages, but it took me forever to read. But like I said, it's 1 a.m., so I'm going to set a 45-minute timer on my phone, and I'm going to read as much of The Vanishing Stair as I can get through. And then I'm going to go to sleep. I have a lot to do tomorrow, so let's do it. Hello friends, happy Friday. I just recorded a few videos. I'm stressed about the lighting in those videos. Oh no. and at some point today, I'm gonna fix these here shelves. Last night, I read up to page 214 of The Vanishing Stair, so I'm 57%. I was gonna say pages, 57% done with that, which is really exciting. I also, another thing that's really cool, I made a TBR jar. So I'm gonna try a new TBR game every month for the rest of the year, see how I like it. We'll see. So be on the lookout for more information about that, and by be on the lookout I mean that'll be in my TBR video for May. Yeah, so I'm just gonna edit my video. Reading sprint. Go. Alright, half an hour, I'm on page 258. Oh, Stevie, you dumb, dumb girl. For being so brilliant. She's stupid. That's all I have to say about that. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat a snack. And then I might start working on my shelves, but I also might do some homework, because I have to write a paper that's due at midnight that I haven't started, so we'll see. Alright, I finished The Vanishing Stair. I have hiccups again. Jesus, I have hiccups all the time. So I get hiccups like 2 or 3 times a day usually, which is weird and not important. I'll talk to you more about The Vanishing Stair in a minute, but right now, Caroline and I, can you see her? Can see her ears, are going to get Chick-fil-A. Hi. I know I said I would talk to you about The Vanishing Stair, and I have not abandoned that. However, I just remembered that I have an essay to finish that's due at midnight, and it's currently 9:20. So I've got to do that, and then maybe I'll be back to chat with you. If I'm not back to chat with you, I'll chat with you tomorrow about it. I did something fun today that if you watched my video that will already be out by the time this posts. I am working on, first of all, like a new filming area, so I want to film in front of this little bookshelf over here, but also I just like reorganized it and I think it looks really good. I'm really excited about it. Let me know what you think. But not right now when this is posted, yeah, go ahead and do that right now. But right now, in the moment that I'm existing in, I gotta go write, so I'll see you soon. I did good. I actually vlogged some things today, so. Happy Saturday, my friends. The Vanishing Stair. That's what we're talking about right now. The Vanishing Stair, 4 stars. Moose only came up one more time after Goodreads commented about how many times the moose came up. I really hope the moose are important. Hello. I'm editing Alex, in case you couldn't tell. I thought I should give some context for this, because since my Wednesday footage got erased, you have no idea what my deal with the moose is. So, in the first half of The Vanishing Stair, moose came up 7 times, and every time it came up, I just noticed. And so while on Goodreads, while I was chronicling what percentage I was at, I was counting how many times they brought up moose, and I was talking about maybe the moose is foreshadowing for something, or maybe I'm just not supposed to notice the moose. So that's why I'm talking about moose here. That would have made more sense had you had the original start of the book vlog. I'm gonna be sad if moose aren't important. But it only came up one more time. I'm a little bit bitter about it. I think Nate should use the pulsating norb. Shit's getting real. I like the writing. I like the story. I like that we got some answers. I appreciated that. We got one answer as a treat. And now I have a little bit of a problem. So the reason I waited to buy The Vanishing Stair until this year, I'll link that haul down below. The reason I waited until this year is because I bought Truly Devious as a paperback. And not very many things annoy me more than when my series don't go together. So, like, my Twilight Saga, I have paperback, hardback, and it bothers the shit out of me every time. I prefer hardbacks in general to paperbacks, but I like a good paperback, especially if it's floppy. But, so I bought The Vanishing Stair as a paperback because I wanted it to, when someday they're on the shelf together, that day is not today because it's rainbowish, but someday, when those are together, they'll match. But I want to read The Hand on the Wall, The Hand on the Clock, The Hand on the Clock on the Wall? It is The Hand on the Wall. The Hand on the Wall doesn't come out in paperback until October. So I have two options. One, I can just suck it up buttercup and buy a hard copy, like a hardback copy. Number two, I can just wait until October to finish the series, which wouldn't be the worst thing. Or number three, I can buy an ebook and then when the book comes out in paperback, I can buy a paperback. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do about that. I just filmed the intro for a video that I'm super excited about, but I feel like I have to do it very quickly because I'm worried that someone else might have already done it. I actually didn't check, but I haven't seen anyone do it. So I want to do it before someone else does it, if no one else has done it yet. But that means I have to read 5 books, some of which are very long right now. It's a hidden TBR. I could start with one that I already own, because I already own one, so I could start with that. Yeah, we'll see. It's currently 2 p.m. I don't really have much to do today, so I want to start another book. I want to read another book. But I guess I could keep going on The Last Time I Lied, but I don't know what to read. I don't know do I start on one of the 2 secret TBRs that I'm supposed to do in May? I should, because I have a week, and if I can knock out 4 secret TBRs books in May, that would be that would be great. By the end of the month, yeah, I should do that. But maybe I'll keep reading The Last Time I Lied because I've already started it, because I'm already in the midst. I'm not sure. I just edited and posted another Bookstagram picture, so you should go check out my account, my Instagram, I don't know, whatever that's called. It's always linked down below. Both my Bookstagram, now that I have one, and my personal Instagram are linked down below. So you should come be my friend. But for now, 20-minute reading sprint go. I'm 128 pages in, which is probably about a third of the way. Happy Sunday. It's 7:42 a.m. and I haven't gone to sleep yet. I regret everything I've ever done. I set my alarm for 12:30, so see you later. Hello, happy Sunday still. It's 5:30 p.m. I've been awake for a while. I'm not telling you that I just got up, but I am going to tell you, I don't know if I actually mentioned this, I finished The Last Time I Lied yesterday, early evening, about this time yesterday, and oh my god, guys, I liked this one more than Final Girls, which I didn't expect, because Final Girls was my favorite thriller I'd ever read, which means that this is my favorite thriller I've ever read. This book is awesome. It's phenomenal. It's atmospheric, and all the setting descriptions are gorgeous, and I adored all the characters. I trusted not a single damn one of them, which was so much fun. Every time I was like, maybe I trust them, I was like, or I'm dumb and I shouldn't trust them. It was so good. The one thing I do have to say about this falls into one of those really popular thriller tropes where there's this like big secret or like this really dramatic event that happened so long ago that like they don't tell you about until like 3/4 of the way into the story. So you're like 75% of the way in when they finally like drop the bomb. But a lot of times the secrets and the like events aren't actually as big of a deal as they're saying that they are. Like they make it sound so dramatic, and then it's like less dramatic than they make it seem. But it's the thing where they do that like every chapter. They're like, but if everyone knew my secret, and I know that pisses a lot of people off. It doesn't bother me as long as I think the like payoff in the story is worth it, and I think the payoff in this story was so worth it, so I absolutely adored it. If you like thrillers and haven't read Riley Sager, you're doing yourself a disservice, which actually I tweeted that when I finished this, and Riley tweeted me back, and I'll put in a picture here because I think that's really cool and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, 5 stars. One of my favorite thrillers of all time, maybe my favorite thriller of all time. It's phenomenal. I don't know what I want to read next. I still have, 4 days, not including today. And I have a secret TBR of 5 books, but I can't vlog that for this video, so I'm going to put off those books until May. But I don't know what I want to read. Do I want to read some sci-fi? Do I want to read, do I want to continue on in one of the series that I'm reading? I could read Havoc. Maybe I'll read Havoc. But I kind of want to read another thriller. So maybe I'll read, Her Pretty Face, or what else do I have? I have The Lovely Wife, or you know what I need to read, because I actually haven't started reading it at all, and there's 4 days left in the month, and I kind of just forgot about it until this moment. I need to read the new Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen book, because that's the Literally Dead book club pick of the month, and I haven't read it yet. We found my next read, I think, ladies and gents. Yeah, so if I finish that before the end of the month, maybe I'll pick up, Havoc, which is the sequel to Malice, which I read last week for my, I think it's potions. The prompt is read a book that starts with M. So I read Malice for that, and Havoc is the sequel in the duology. So maybe I'll read that. This chair is gonna break. Happy Wednesday. I didn't read it all yesterday, but I did, this is cool, write 3,000 words on my draft for my new book that I'm working on. I feel like this is crooked. Is it lopsided? I can't tell. The goal is to finish You Are Not Alone Today, but it's about 3 p.m., so I don't actually know how that's gonna go for me. I also don't know if I'm actually in frame, but I'm gonna write for a little bit because I want to get, my goal is 2,000-ish words a day, but since I wrote 3,000 yesterday, I want to write at least 1,000 today so that I'm at least 4,000 words by midnight-ish, by the time I go to bed, by 2 a.m. is really what I'm saying. You Are Not Alone is good so far. I'm halfway in. I'm just at part 2. I didn't know it was split into parts. It's really interesting. There's a lot of perspectives, and something I think is really cool, a cool artistic choice, is that all of the perspectives are third person except for Shay. So Shay's is in first person, and all the rest of them are in third person limited, which is weird, but cool. I like it so far. I think it's interesting. It's not quite as page turning and compelling as I would like it to be. I don't feel drawn to keep going, so we'll see. I'll check in soon. I gotta go get some writing done. Hello. Happy Wednesday night. We're gonna call this my my outro for the video because I want to post this tomorrow midday, so I'm not really going to get the chance to vlog at all, which is fine. Tomorrow's the last of the month. I probably won't finish a book tomorrow. I have a lot to do. So, I finished You Are Not Alone by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. I think I'm going to give it 3 stars, but I want to sit on that for a little bit longer. It was good. It was just very slow burn. And it didn't feel very thrillery for 70% of the book, and then it did in the last 30%, but I didn't love the twist, and I feel like I maybe should have seen it coming more than I did. It was just like, it was fine, but it was lackluster, so I think we're gonna go 3. Like, I liked it, I enjoyed reading it, but I have it on ebook, and I don't think I enjoyed it enough to pick up a physical copy. So, there's kind of my gauge on if I, liked a book. You know? Wrap up, that's a thing that I do. I finished Synthesizing Gravity for Kane Miller, which was my, I don't remember which one it is. It's my read a book outside of your favorite genre. I read The Vanishing Stair, which was my divination let fate pick book. I finished The Last Time I Lied, which was for funsies. And I finished You Are Not Alone, which is for the Literally Dead book club. And I slacked until the last 3 days of the month. So yeah, that's what we have. Thank you for hanging out with me. It was a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And this one was a little bit more vloggy than the last couple of my vlogs have been. So I tried. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. Oh, wow, this is my last video in April. Which means, you guys, I did it. A video every day in April. There was that one hiccup where I thought the video had processed and it had not, so so there were 2 videos on one day. It was April 11th or something. I missed one, but we got the full 30 videos, 30 days. There was only one hiccup. That's insane. So going forward, let's talk a little bit about that. And I'll talk about it more in my wrap-up in my TBR, because thanks, kudos to you if you're still here, but I do understand and recognize that not everyone watches a 25-minute vlog or however long this is. I'm not going to post daily for the rest of the foreseeable future, which I hadn't gone into April planning to post daily. It was more just me wanting to get a better hang of planning content, recording content, editing content, and also just something that makes me happy during this time of craziness. So going forward, I am upping my amount of content, because I have proved that I can go to school, at least online, and post a video every day. Not always the best quality videos, not always the most interesting videos, but I can put out the quantity, the wild quantities. So we're gonna dial it back to, I think I'm gonna do 3 videos a week. So right now I'm thinking Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, but I also might just do 3 videos a week. So whenever they end up, they end up. And my goal for the next 2 months is to do some fun new content. I want to try and do some more original things that I haven't really seen on BookTube. I want to try and ruffle my creative feathers a little bit, spread my wings. So the goal is to work a lot on quality of content for the next 2 months. I mean, always the quality of the content, but really focusing on quality is the goal for the next 2 months. And then at the end of 2 months, hopefully that'll be just the way that the videos are. And of course they'll keep improving, because repetition does that. yeah, what else? 3 videos a week going forward. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with this. I guess we can wrap up owls a little bit. I am so impressed with myself because, first of all, I've never been able to actively stick to a TBR before, and granted, I only half stuck to this TBR. There was a lot of shifting and changing on this TBR, but I had what was it, 12, 13 unique separate reading prompts. And then I also read a book for a book club and a couple just for funsies. That's insane. That's amazing. I can't believe that I did that. I think that's absolutely just so cool. So going forward, I'm also going to try and do some fun TBR stuff that I haven't done before, because I now have faith in myself as a person who can read based off of prompts, not necessarily specific book TBRs, but I'm going to have like prompt TBRs going forward, which I think is going to be super cool. So you should watch my May TBR, which I think I'm going to post Sunday question mark? I don't know. It comes out next week at some point. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll talk more about that. Thank you for hanging out with me. It has been an absolute gem of a time. Go down below, share your thoughts if you have any, and I will see you very soon.